सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै शांति शांति शांति. So in the yesterday's verse, the creation was rendered illusory when it was compared to the silveriness on the seashell. So last three verses had three comparisons to the creation, which we will recapitulate today. And what does the end climax verse says? Aham va sarvabhūteṣu sarvabhūtānyatho mayi iti jñānaṃ tathaitasya na tyāgo na graho layaḥ. I am indeed in all beings, and all beings are in me. This is true knowledge. There is nothing to be renounced, nor to be accepted, nor to be destroyed, says this last verse in this chapter 6. The first verse talked about the creation being a pot or the creation being in a pot somewhere, and me existing as space. The verse did not connect the pot to the space, but needless to say, if I am existing as space, there can be nothing outside the space. So the pot creation has to be existing somewhere within which I do not know. Then we went on to the second verse, which said, I am the substratum ocean, the creation is like wave. Apparent wave, but not real though, because it has no separate identity other than me, the substratum ocean, substratum consciousness. Then we came to the third verse where we said, I am the seashell, the silveriness superimposed on me, the seashell, The creation superimposed on me, the seashell, is illusory. It is wrong. It is not real. And then we came to this verse. Leaving behind all the analogies, transcending the wave, transcending the sea, silveriness, transcending the pot creation, even transcending the space and the ocean and the seashell, Janaka wrote, today all is in me, I am in all. I am in all is in me. While contemplating on this, not for a guru, but for a sadhaka, there can be a little doubt or little non-clarity in his nididhyasana. Why? When he is asked to contemplate on the verse, all are in me, then still there is a duality, possibility of a duality, not existing though, but in the mind of a sadhaka, there can be a duality because for all to be in me, the all has to be separate from me. Then it almost coincides, almost it sounds the same as the pot creation is within me, the space. So, to remove that doubt, to obviate the possibility of sadhaka getting stuck up somewhere in the nididhyasana, let us rephrase this expression and remove that in totally and say, I am all is me. So in the all only I am. And in the I, of course, only I. There is nothing apart from me. Okay, we move further. Any other thing, if you come to me and if you explain to me about their existence, in that transcendental state, I can only whisper, if you say ocean exists, I am the ocean. If you say silveriness, seashell there, I am the seashell. I am the rope. I am the gold. I am the space. I am the five elements. I am all. Anything which you will attempt to be existing other than me, I can only smile and say, it is me. All is. When I till the time I was dealing with one by one with the ocean wave, with the silveriness and the Seychelles, with the pot and the space, then the I am all, this all contained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million trillion billion things. When I say I am all, the all here does not contain or does not cover the individual objects in the creation. This I am all is Purnam, wholeness, all, where the relative reference of each object in the creation is rent asunder, gone totally, not there anymore, no duality anymore. There is nothing good, nothing bad, nobody wise, nobody ignorant, no duality whatsoever in the creation. So the meditation goes further. The teacher has to teach the disciple. Now he has taken the disciple at the Mananam level to I am all is me. Now he says, remove the am all, remove the all is, ahaṃ, full stop. And he leaves the disciple for contemplating for a while. And then he says, leave that ahaṃ, only silence, only silence. At the state of beyond I, even the relevance of the last line, na tyāgo na layaḥ, I cannot accept or reject or dissolve or destroy anything. There is no relevance of this line. This is true knowledge. Iti jñānaṃ, tathaitasya. Relevance is gone totally. Now, come, travel with me. Let us change the sequence of the verses and evolve step by step, step by step, step by step to reach the ultimate. So we will travel from the third verse, then to second verse, then to first verse, then to fourth verse, then silence. Silveriness in the seashell. That is creation superimposed on the self, silveriness on the seashell. From where did this superimposition came? The superimposition is all due to our impression. How he is telling? Because he has told a couple of times with you to you about a rishi who had never seen any woman in his life, and then when he comes across a woman, he is not able to differentiate between him and her because there is no stored impression in him about any other sex apart from him. So he cannot see anything other than him. There are no impressions. Suppose one has never seen or heard or read about silver at all in his life, suppose. And then he sees the silveriness on the seashell, he cannot say or he can never have the illusion that the silveriness seems to be like a silver. That is, seashell is separate without any shine. The silveriness is superimposed on the seashell. It looks like a silver. He will not know. He will just see it as a seashell. He may even appreciate, oh, it has got some shine and all, but he will never know that his mind will never relate that silveriness to the silver. Because he has never seen silver, he has no impression vasanas about the silver in his mind. Coming to the creation, in this reference, it is our stored impression due to as an impact of various experiences which we have had in this creation from the first birth that makes us believe that the creation is there and makes us believe that the otherwise illusory silveriness, illusory creation seems to be real for us because of our experiences in the creation from the first birth till now. That is why he brought in the V between A and K, because if the vasanas are erased, transcended, erased totally, then the sibling of vasanas, avidya, has to go along with the vasanas. It cannot exist. It has no separate identity other than vasanas. Okay, so this verse says the creation is illusory, or the creation is a myth, or the creation is false, or the creation is unreal. The student evolves with this understanding, Jagat Mithya, and he moves to the second verse, ocean and the wave. Till the time You are perceiving the creation also, and also you are being told that it is illusory, it is unreal. So you have to live in the creation, yet with the neti, deliberate rejection of the creation, because it is illusory, so it is not there. I must not get involved in the creation. It is illusory, it is illusory. Neti is there. Let us move to iti. The waves are there. I am not ruling out the waves. The creation is there. It is not illusory. That a negative element, the neti element, is erased in the sadhana. So the sadhaka is explained or taught through the second verse by the acharya. Live in the creation. No problem in recognizing that the apparent creation exists. But be very sure, my son, it is apparent. It is not real, or it is not satyam. It is not permanent. You continue to live in the creation. You recognize the creation. This is the beauty of Advaita. You recognize the creation, you live in the creation, but be very sure that you, the self, is the only Satyam, whereas the creation is apparent. It had no other father, mother, it had no other cause. It arose from you, it exists, and it will come back to you, and you exist as self, lighthouse, unmoved, changeless. Right? Further evolves. Till now, whether it was illusory or it was apparent, but it was somewhere, the creation is somewhere close to me. The silveriness is just on the silver. The wave is just at the surface level of the ocean. Now let us leave it at a distance, very far off distance. So the teacher teaches the student, you are that space. Akashavat anantoham. Creation, if you say it exists in the vast, expansive space with no beginning, no middle, no end, somewhere, maybe the world says, even the Upanishads recognize their creation. So let it be there somewhere in a pot or as a pot. You have no concern or thought about the existence of creation, because you are that expansive space. Neither Adi na Ananta. You are that expansive space. So it is further evolved. Now the creation is not totally erased, but it is left somewhere You cannot say even far off, because when you say far, the space, time space things comes. It is there somewhere as a pot. I don't know. I am the space. So the illusory creation silveriness is gone. The apparent creation wave Brahma Vivartavada is gone. The existence of me as the space is there. Creation is like a pot. Now this also should go in the sadhana. Now comes the fourth and the ultimate verse, which says, now the relevance of reference of creation is gone. Even the possibility of or the visualization of creation as a pot in me, this space, is gone. Even relating my state or that state to space, which though cannot be seen, which though doesn't have a form, which it has a name. Somewhere in the imagination, the space thing can keep going on. Though you cannot see it, you cannot touch it, you cannot feel it, you cannot smell it. Something is there, and that little stupid creation as part is also there. Let everything go. Sarvabhūteṣu. I am all. Leaving that ahaṃ, silence, silence, silence. Evolving in that silence, great silence, mahaṃ, mahaṃ. Transcending that great silence is. What is that state possibly? He will try to explain through very finite expression with reference to his visit to the center yesterday. When he said that he may come to Southern today to the coordinator, it was very clear that today it is only me and Sai. Reference, relevance of any other thing was gone in the very beginning. So, like never before, no thought of what to wear, how to be immaculate. Usually, he is immaculate in his appearance. How to be immaculate, what to wear, all those things were gone. The concerned coordinator can recall and relate to this line when he had told. He was told that one main harmonium is going to be kept for you. The other harmonium will be with the other player. He messaged immediately without a gap. No harmonium for me. No duffy for me. And then, fortunately, some other person playing some duffy was heard. So he was totally relieved of that also. It was very clear due to some past experiences in this center that if one has to exist or if he has to exist in sadhana, then that existence should have no relevance or no reference or no relation to anything around at all. He would do nothing at all for others. One song he played roughly, but 101% sure you can say that there was no thought to play. Maybe while he was thinking, while coming back, how he could pick the flea at that stage. Maybe due to his dedication for the composer of the bhajan, his bhajan. And now coming to the thought that only me and Sai would be there. Already the state is that fourth verse, transcending the fourth verse, transcending the ahaṃ. Now he tries to meditate on Sai Rupam. Fail. Okay. He tried to meditate on the Sai Padam. Fail. And then a voiceless voice of Sai, without form, without voice, whispered as though, how, in what more way you can live with me when you have crossed my name, you have crossed my form, you have crossed everything and you are existing as my tattva, Sai tattva. Then how can I show my form to you? What more can be the fulfillment of visiting and sitting here? There was no care of his appearance, no baja, no percussion, no singer, no bhajan, no good bhajan, no bad bhajan, no shuti, no apashuti, no devotees, no sadhan, no singer, no sai namam, sai rupam, no him his namam, rupam. Infinite expressions, if the culmination of the fourth verse has to be explained to you, then this is that state where you cannot even be aware of that state. But how this expressions comes? This comes in a Guru Shishya Parampara for the sake of desire. for in a manner they can correlate with some loftiest state which they are not reached, but at least a bridge, an understanding of that state. Obviously, needless to say that neither was he in state to message about that state when he comes out. When even the Mahamaunam is crossed, what to say, why to say, to whom to say, and who will ever understand, and what is the purpose? Now, let's come down. In yesterday's talk, we left the disciple contemplating on the essence taught by Acharya in the silveriness and the seashell word, the essence of his teaching seated on the river bank, Ganges bank. Then he now also has got this verse, this whisper today, this lesson today, maybe the next day, and again he is contemplating on the I am all, leaving the in all, I am all, or I am, or that easiness, or that silence. And this time it is the final contemplation, final nididhyasana. The fructification of nididhyasana is there, just it is there, it is about to be fulfilled. And that momentless moment comes and it is fulfilled. He rushes to the kutter. The Acharya has just come out of his inner chamber. He looks at the student. His eyes shine. And he touches the master's feet and looks up and says, the eyes meet and says, Master, I have got it. And the Acharya knows that he has got it. What else is needed anymore? Swami said once, he is not quoting Swami, the essence of Swami's expression when he said, while I am in Vrindavan, I am the Krishna and you are all Gopikas. When I am in Ooty, I am a child. Okay, the child Krishna and moving along with you. When I am in Puttaparthi, looking after the ashram, the university, everything, I am a very strict chancellor, a very strict disciplinarian. And when I am alone, I am God. Echoing the various states contemplated today, the master has to say to the disciple, if you are a jiva, I may be appearing as creation with all its plurality, as the one who is ever free, the Ishvara with physical presence. I am the shoreless ocean, seeing the wave, which you see as creation. Yet, I do not see. I touch without touching. I hear without hearing. I smell without smelling. The creation which you see, hear, smell, touch may be an existence for you. As Brahman, I do not see the creation. I do not see anything apart from me. Yet, all is me. If you say to me there is anything else, I have to tell you all is me. Swami said, I am alone, I am God. In that Kaivalya Sthiti, I am, and only I am. When I roared, I am space, I exist as Nirguna Nirakara. When I roared, I am the ocean, I am still Nirakara, but Saguna. When I incarnate, I am Sakara and Saguna. When I taught you that the creation does not undergo modification, even as the silveriness may appear due to your misapprehension, I am beckoning to you, calling you to come and exist as me, and then see if there is any creation apart from me. Exhausted with all the analogies, all the expositions, yet wanting you to know what that state is, I roar, I am. And I roared long back, I am neither Brahman, nor creation, nor created, neither Jiva, nor Ishvara, neither Satyam, neither Anantam, nor Jnānaṃ. Neither a witness of cosmic vibration, neither Saguna nor Nirguna, neither Advaita nor Dvaita. Beyond all concepts, all yogas, all Vedas, all Vedanta, all definitions, all attributes, I remain as I am. intuitively it came from within that this has to be given as a kutir session. Why that intuition came, or is there any use of that intuition from the perspectives of sadhakas? Only you would know. The intuition came and it was given today live. So from his side, the purpose is side. But did it come for you? Why it came for you? The answer you may find or you may not be able to find. But that is up to you. Up to you. The eyes have to open. So it opens. Blessings. Hari Om.